train were you in, let's say, middle November?
I'm not sure if I have a number. I just know that with the trainers that we have, they're all getting me right. They've been on top of it 100%. And they helped me so much this past year, this past offseason, just getting my body right and getting back to a place of confidence again. So I'm super grateful towards all of them. I can't even speak on all the people who's helped me get to this point, but I'm just really excited for this season.
Is it frustrating? I'm trying to think which would be more frustrating. Be so hurt that you couldn't play, or having him play through it, but you had to diminish that, which is what you had to deal with.
Right.
I know you prefer to be out there, but that's kind of still just as frustrating as maybe when you're playing at home.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find little ways and little advantages. It kind of helps train your mind to, okay, maybe I can't run the route this way because my legs hurt, so let me find a more creative way to get open. So it's training all these little aspects about the game. That's what makes football so special.
Have you been at
I have not.
confidence in both? Are they different in many ways or no?
I mean, yeah, they're different quarterbacks, and the more confidence that I have in them is going to come with experience. Nobody thought C.J. Stroud was C.J. Stroud his sophomore year, and I feel like it's going to be a similar case now. Whatever people may be saying, we know who we got here in this building. You're always going to have a big quarterback at Ohio State. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So we're excited to just play, get more experience with them, whoever is named to start at the end of the day. But 100% confidence in both of those guys.
Emeka, what do you see from Julian this summer?
Julian, he's just grown a lot more into a leadership role. I feel like he's a guy who's more vocal than he used to be in the wide receiver room, and he's really stepped up. He's getting healthy again too, which is really great to see. And I'm so excited for his season to come.
If Coach Day decides to go with two quarterbacks to open the season, is that going to have a big effect on not only you, but you think maybe the other guys in the room?
Football is going to be football regardless. We still have our same assignments, it's the same plays, and we're expected to operate at a high level and execute at a high level. That's just what the standard is at Ohio State, and that's just what the standard is in Zone 6 in the receiver room. So we feel confident with anybody behind the center, but we have maximum confidence in both Kyle and Devin.
You don't think that would throw off like chemistry between you guys? Maybe one quarter there's Kyle, the next quarter there's Devin, or maybe even they alternate drives kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a pretty seamless transition between the two regardless.
I'm not going to say, but we're going to have to handle it with the grace. We're going to have to find a way. We're going to have to be the difference. So if that is the case, if that ends up how it shakes out, then we're just going to find a way to win.
You talk about being banged up and getting out of here. So what does a healthy backup for this season? What's different if you were healthy? What could be different this season?
Well, I'm just staying on top of my body to make sure that I can be as healthy as possible. But like I was saying, it is football, so you're always going to have little nicks and bruises. But I'm not entirely sure. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see this year. Hopefully, if I can keep my body with the grace of the Lord by my side. But I'm just going to play to my full potential and to my full ability.
What all were you dealing with last year?
Throughout most of the season, I mean, is there a receiver room that you can relate to? What you guys might be able to do? What your ceiling is if you stay healthy this year?
I can't say who we compare ourselves to, but at the end of the day, we're just going to grind. We're gonna work as hard as we can. We're gonna study our plays. We're gonna treat every opponent with respect and come out with our hair on fire. And at the end of the year, we're gonna look up and we're gonna see where we're at.
What all were you dealing with last year at the end of that season?
Just a couple nagging things. I had some surgeries I went through this off season, but the body is feeling good now. So, but yeah, they were just nagging things. Things that were kind of just frustrating to play with. But at the end of the day, I didn't really have a choice.
Emeka, what impresses you so far about Bryson and Brandon this line?
Bryson and Brandon? Oh man, I'll go off a little bit on the tangent on both those guys. Bryson is just, he's one of the smaller dudes in the room, which is okay. He's a freshman. He's young. He's gonna get that strength to play up, and he's gonna build some more muscle mass. But he's super quick. He's super shifty. And we have this Michael Thomas board in the wide receiver room that tracks all our targets, catches, drops, all that type of stuff. I think Bryson at the end of fall camp, he had a 90% completion rate when targeted, that's the highest I've seen since I've been here. If that was a national stat, I'm sure he'd be number one in every category. So good things happen when he's targeted. Good things happen when the ball goes his way. For Brandon, He came in, the last out of those 4 receivers, and he's picking up the offense extremely fast. He's a joy to be around, but he's such a great competitor. Him and Carnell go back and forth a lot, which is really funny to be a part of and be around. But Brandon's just a huge playmaker. He goes up and attacks the ball. He's strong. He's confident. And he goes out there and he just balls. He just tries as hard as he tries his best, and there's never a half-hearted rep with him.
You know what it feels like to play with Julian and Marvin for a lot of snaps. You guys have been doing split fields, and I've seen you out there with Carnell, I've seen you out there with Brandon, with just different guys. Do you feel a difference when the next group comes in after Marv and Julian go off the field, or does it just kind of feel the same? Because to us, the outside people, it doesn't really look like there's much of a